So, moin ihr Splasher. Heute muss ich mich ein bisschen benehmen, darf nicht ganz so derbe sein, denn wir haben heute Helena von Nervosa zu Gast. So, jetzt rede ich wieder Englisch, damit die Gute mich auch versteht. Hello Helena, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. I'm doing great.
It's great to have you on my show. I'm not a show master, but that's my show.
Thank you.
Um,
Thanks for the invitation. Thank you for having me in.
it's an honor to me because I've listening to Nervosa since 2018, I guess.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Not a new band for me, but you got a new record, and it's
Yes.
the sixth record and the second record with Prika on vocals.
Yes, that's correct. Hmm.
Slave Machine is a title of the record, and it's simply different than all the other records of Nervosa before, in my opinion.
Yeah, actually, it is different. It is stepping on, of course, whatever Nervosa is and whatever Nervosa done in the previous albums. We stepped a lot in Jailbreak, which was the previous album, but our goal was to create something new, something different, of course, and but always in the Nervosa way. So that was also like what was nice and also challenging, like to keep the character of the band, to include all the elements that were already there before in the band, but
Mhm.
also add new stuff and try new stuff.
In my opinion, it's the hardest Nervosa record out now because it's not the typical Nervosa thrash metal that was before. On Jailbreak was a little bit of change in the sound, but now it's more brutal, more modern death metal like. You got breakdowns in your riffs.
Yeah.
In Slave Machine, in Impending Doom, more in Slave Machine is this tremolo picking mosh
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
I love that sound because it's heavy as fuck. It's very, very heavy, this record.
I
And
like to.
you are a fucking great shredding machine. Your solos, your soli that you are playing are unbelievable, great and fast.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Actually, this was exactly our go-to thing to create something brutal, like in all the ways possible, and something really aggressive. But also, yeah, correct. It's a bit more, has some stuff that are a bit more modern. But yeah, definitely it has a darker vibe, especially comparing to Jailbreak.
Yeah, of course. The videos are like horror movie videos. Impending Doom is for me a special video because there are two bass players in the video. Am I right?
Correct. Yes. Yes, that's right.
How
And
does that come from?
in all the video clips, the latest video clips, we have two bass players changing. But okay, sometimes the scenes are kind of dark or they change like really quickly, so maybe can be hard to recognize. But look, this was a decision that we've been thinking for a long time because we had Hellfire that she joined in 2023, but like for personal reasons she cannot tour like all over the year, and so we had to have a session bass player, which was Emily. But especially last year in 2025, Emily did a lot of shows. Like it was really like most part of the tours. So we love them both, and they are both working so hard for the band, and they love what they do, and we have great connection with both of them. So it was really hard to come up with a decision, and it was feeling kind of unfair, like to keep the one and not include the other in the promo photos and the video clips and everything. So because both of them are putting so many things into the band, we said, okay, we keep them both as official members. Of course, they're not going to be by the same time on stage. They're not going to play together ever, but they're going to switch between the tours and sharing the amount of shows. So yeah, this was like the best decision actually that we could take, because it's actually what is going on, and fans are really attached to both of them. So it was the most fair thing to do.
It's awesome. At the first, at first I look at the video and I thought, what is that? That two bass players, or is Helena also on bass? But I have to rewatch it a few times. Then I got it. The new sound of Nervosa reminds me, in a modern way, on old Sepultura with Max Cavalera on vocals, the hardest Sepultura parts, but in a modern way. This is like if Max Cavalera founded Sepultura in 2020 or something like that, I think Sepultura would sound like that.
Yeah, that's a very nice approach, actually, because Sepultura, they sound like brutal, and especially back then, it was like, wow, the most like primal thing. So, yep, exactly. It's like, yeah, Sepultura, but old Sepultura, but in 2026 or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, we wanted to go to have this more kind of raw result. We wanted to have this kind of aggressive result, but in a more clear way. We didn't want it to go to more like extreme metal. We wanted to succeed something really aggressive and really brutal, but also really clear, like sound wise.
Clear is a good word, because in the song Slave Machine, Prika sings a little bit of clear vocals, and that's also new for Nervosa, and it's awesome. The whole record is, for me, it's like a new band. I love this record. My girlfriend and I, we listened to this record since it came out 10 times, 15 times, because it's so great, really. I love Jailbreak before, because that was the first record where Prika was on mic, and that's, in my opinion, the best decision she took, because her voice is so aggressive, not this black metal style vocals of Diva Satanica or this Black Death from Fernanda.
Yes.
It's new and modern. It sounds a little bit like, for example, Hyres from Germany, Britta Gertz, or or Old Arch Enemy with Angela.
Yes. I think it was really, it felt really natural, actually. When she assumed the vocals, I remember that we had to take this decision kind of really fast, because we were about to enter the studio for a Jailbreak album, and yeah, it was a super like kind of last minute like a decision, and it was the most like correct thing ever. And now you see the band and you think like it was always like this.
Yeah.
Like but even now that I'm watching some of our first shows, like in 2023, like all together, everything seems like it was always like that.
It feels like it's a natural thing.
Yeah, completely.
I am a little stalker, and I saw that you do a lot of guitar playthroughs on Instagram
Mm-hmm.
for the new record. And what I read on not Wikipedia, it was Metal Archives, I think, is that you are playing guitar since you were a kid. Is it right?
Yeah, kid. It's like since I was 13, 14, like kind of teenager, I would say more.
What was your most influence? What was the who was the guitar player that you wanted to be as a kid?
I cannot say one guitar player, but I can say one band that includes a lot of big guitar players in there. That's why I cannot decide. So my biggest influence and the thing that completely changed my life, like forever, was the Scorpions.
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. It's the band that made me to start listening all this type of music and made me to dig more in this thing and maybe make me to want me to grab the guitar and start guitar lessons. After that, I wanted to create a band and tour all around. So it was all because of them. And of course, all the guitar players that passed through Scorpions, even if it was like Michael Schenker or Uli John Roth or Matthias Jabs, they are all like idols to me.
Michael Schenker is for me is the best guitar player who was in Scorpions. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's
Scorpions,
a guitar god.
yeah, of course. He showed Kirk Hammond how to play a guitar solo fast. Awesome. But I have to say, I'm not a big Scorpion guy because of the voice of Klaus Meine. Uh, but the late 70s, early 80s songs from Scorpions are very great. I love the live record. I don't know, is it Tokyo Tapes? Is
The
it live record?
tapes. Oh wow.
This is
Yeah,
one of the best live record ever because the energy is so high. It's
exactly.
amazing.
Exactly. I totally agree. Totally agree.
This is one of the best live records I ever heard. And
Mm-hmm.
when will Nervosa do a live record or live DVD? Is not a thing yet. I'm too old for that. Uh,
Actually, this is one thing that we really want. There were some kind of discussions here and there. But yeah, I think it's gonna happen. I don't know exactly when, but it is a thing that we are really thinking a lot and we are really discussing a lot about that. So I think for sure it's gonna happen at some moment, but I don't know exactly when. We haven't defined that yet. But it's really, a thought that we've been having a lot and we've been discussing a lot, like kind of all the last period.
you played a lot, and you will be playing a lot on big festivals all around the world. I saw the Brutal Assault live video from is it last year or 24, 20, I don't know. Wacken
Mhm.
23 you played.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah.
or was it Bloodstock or Brutal Assault? I don't remember that
Yeah,
because
Bloodstock. Bloodstock. Yes. We
Bloodstock,
have
okay,
we
yeah,
have one live. Yes. Right.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's a great show. Will you play in Germany on big festivals this year?
Yeah, I think we already have announced some in Germany. I think it's like one or two festivals for this year. I don't really remember, but it's July and August, if I'm correct.
I check Instagram of Nervosa.
Mhm. Yeah, I think it's
There are
also
a
in
lot
the
of festivals.
organized in there.
Will you also do a club tour with a new record in Europe?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
I hope to see
Actually
you.
we have a lot of things that we are planning. So pretty soon we're gonna confirm and announce like a lot of things. Like right now we have a bit of a gap because we wanted, like the 2 previous years were like kind of too much touring, and plus the album recordings, plus everything. And like for this time, for the release and the promotion of the album, we really wanted to focus on that, also catch a breath and like organize everything, plan everything. So yeah, there are gonna be a lot of announcements about upcoming tours.
That's awesome. Last year, we were on tour with one of my all-time favorite bands, this Obituary.
Oh yeah.
It was the Trash of the Titans tour in in Europe with Testament and
Yeah.
Destruction. And Nervosa got a big connection to Destruction, to Schmier. He sings a feature part on the last record.
Yeah.
And where did the connection came from?
I think like even before, like I don't remember when it was, but for sure 2022 Nervosa also toured again with Distraction in US.
Yeah.
I think we also toured together in 2016, if I'm correct.
Oh.
So yeah, they have a history like way before I was in the band. So yeah, Distraction feel kind of family, and Martin Fourier is our their guitarist, is also our producer.
Okay.
So yes, so yeah, they toured like already like a couple of times in the previous years. So yeah, there was already a connection. And yes, Samir, I think he was participating in one song in the Perpetual Chaos
Yeah.
album. Yes, correct. But yeah, it's like a family. We're super like good friends, and it's like a really nice every time we meet and we play together or touring together.
I have to watch something because I can't. The name is very hard to speak for me. Is Guillermo from Dias is also a good friend of Nervosa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Guillermo. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
And
that's the correct way to speak the
yeah.
name. I will. I will never do that.
Yeah. He's also from Brazil. And I met him. I think when I met him was he was our stage manager, I think, in some of the first tours we did with in 2023 with the Jailbreak era. And if I'm correct, that's where we met. And he
Okay.
worked more a couple of times with us. Yes, and we also played with Diet in several festivals. So yeah,
Also in
he's
Germany.
amazing, amazing guy.
You joined Nervosa in 2023, is it right? Because Wikipedia said it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it feels
Like
like that you are 20
literally,
years in the band.
yeah.
In a positive way.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, we started talking with Prika and we started composing and planning everything for Jailbreak in 2022. But still, they had the lineup with Perpetual Chaos and they were promoting and touring for Perpetual Chaos. So we agreed to make the official announcement when the recordings for Jailbreak will start. But yeah, I made also a tour with them in the end of 22, but
Mm.
as a bass player. But yeah, officially, yeah, I'm in the beginning of 2023.
Ah, that's cool. We got 5 minutes left.
Yep.
I have to come back to the Scorpions because that's the way you play guitar solely. Now I understand where it came from.
Yeah.
That's a good thing from Scorpions. By the way, I'm not a big fan because of the voice, but the guitar player and the drummer and the bass player are awesome from the Scorpions.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Now they are, each member are maybe 100 years old. I don't know, because they are since 1999 on a goodbye tour, but they never say goodbye.
Yeah, no, and it's good because I remember there was kind of like a big thing in around 2010 that they were releasing an album back then, and they were announcing that it's gonna be the last one. And I remember I was in high school by then, and I was crying all day long. But fortunately, they never stopped. So great.
The last question that I have before I have to say goodbye, sadly, is what's your favorite song on the new record? You can't name all, you have to choose one.
I have to choose one. Wow, great. Wow, that is very hard. Okay. You're killing me right now. Okay, let's go with maybe Impending Doom. Okay, let's go with that one.
The last single.
Yes, because it kind of combines everything. It's dynamic, aggressive, melodic, has kind of everything in there. Like Slave Machine too, but no, I'm saying Slave Machine all the time. So okay, let's go with Impending Doom this time.
Impending Doom is also my favorite song, but Hate is also one of my favorite songs,
yeah.
and that was the last song we heard in our car.
Okay, wow. That's great.
So,
yeah, I like that song too, for sure.
You have to. So it's sad, but we have to say goodbye right now. And the last words are on you. Thank you for your time, Helena. It was amazing to talk with you about Nervosa and the Scorpions. So it's up to you.
Thank you for having me in again and giving the chance to have this talk about the new album. And of course, huge thanks to the fans for the great response to the new album. Like, this really means like a lot every time you are preparing something with all this passion and hard work and everything. You're really like anxious for the people's reaction. So yeah, huge thanks for everything.
I hope we see us on upcoming tour and mosh together. So
Yes, I hope
I
that
have
too.
to thank you. Goodbye, Helena. Thanks a lot.
Thank you too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.